How much everything come up to? Oh, hey. Welcome back, guys, to hanging out with me and learning some more Jamaican Patois. We're all the way up to lesson 12, and today we're going to take a look at how we use the word away. Now, as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted whenever we post new material. If it's your first time with us, it may be hard to follow along as we do go into intermediate patois, but all our prior beginner lessons are on our homepage if you want to catch up to where we are. The backup practice course to this lesson is also available on the Memrise app and it's pretty interactive. Check out the step-by-step video on how to access it on our YouTube homepage. So for this lesson, we're going to call upon some of our whiteboard friends to help explain how we use away. So, introducing Whiteboard 2.0. So the word away is represented by another word you're already familiar with, we. Not to be confused though, it is always preceded by a verb in order for it to become away. We almost never use away in patois to start a sentence. Bear with me, and in a second, you'll see what I mean. Alright, so let me introduce you to the word dash. In patois, it can either retain the native meaning, but we mostly use it in place of the word throw. So for the first example of away, if you were to say dash way, it means throw away. So here's a popular phrase you will hear in patois. You dash me away. The literal meaning is you threw me away. However, the colloquial meaning, this is how we say, you forgot about me. You dashed me away. Here are some more examples. Take away, depending on the tense, is either take or took away. Runway is either run or ran away. And the all too common go away, which means go away. Now, the interesting thing about go away is, it is sometimes used in place of the word leave. So if you were leaving, you could actually say, "Me I go away," which means I am going away. You can also tell someone to leave you alone by simply saying, "Go away." Sometimes it may even sound like "gwe" when it's all smushed together. Alright, so I want to introduce you guys to two new words. And in a second, you will see how this all ties into the lesson. First word is give. And this is pretty simple because all we do really is drop the VE and pronounce it gi. Now, for the word something, this is interesting because there are three main ways we actually say it. The most common is sitting. Me have sitting for you, which means I have something for you. We also pronounce it something. And this is the best way I could spell it to make the actual sound. So for example, you may hear somebody say, "Tell me something." It means, tell me something. This third way, sinting, is more on the expressive, borderline vulgar side, and sometimes even viewed as bad patois. I may get in trouble for saying that, but that's how it was viewed. But the use of sinting is the most raw form of something in patois you can use. Now, if you add the word them to any of these, then it becomes things or stuff. So for example, me sitting them, or me something them, or me sinting them is automatically understood as you're referring to your things or your stuff. We could check out some more examples of away. So using the new word you just learned, giwe means give or gave away, depending on the tense. Senwe, same thing, send or sent away. Now to negate this, simply add a no in front, which means don't. So for example, no giwe, which means don't give away, and no tekwe, which means don't take away. Now when you're referring to a person or persons, using noun or pronoun, it's the verb, then person, then we. Just like in English. So for example, take him away in patois is similar in English, take him away. Just like send them away in Patois is similar in English, send them away. It's the opposite, however, for objects. They go last. So for example, take that is take that away, and give this is give this away. Push away the box there is push away that box over there. Want to thank my Whiteboard 2.0 friends for helping us out with that explanation. Hey, Dr. Boy. Move and go. It means literally move and go away. That is a colloquial phrase that is commonly used in Patois, and it simply means get away from me. It's commonly used whether jokingly between friends or other times in serious situations. So you really need to pay attention to tone and facial expressions to figure out which one it is. You did send with your application? So to wrap it up, away almost never starts a sentence in Patois and is represented by the word we. But it must be preceded by a verb. And you should be able to identify it based on the context that it's used. Okay guys, so I know this was a quick one, but we have come to the end of lesson 12, how we use the word away in Patois. We have a backup course on Memrise if you want more practice, and it's highly interactive. And feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can like our page on Facebook or follow us on Instagram. And as we like to say at the end of all our videos, until next time, take it easy.